How many hours have you already lost searching for drivers on your computer? Whether it's because you've just installed Windows or the driver just disappeared, or if you want to have every driver updated. Forget about searching for drivers and then downloading, and then even if we find the driver, sometimes the files are files that we don't know where to put them. Today we are going to use a free tool that will search for the outdated drivers, will scan the hardware and it will find if we have any missing drivers, and then it will get the latest version from the official websites, and we just need to choose which ones we want, and it does everything automatically. And if you are watching this video on your Windows 10 or 11 computer and you still haven't activated and can't even edit your desktop icons, don't forget to check out cdksales.com, where we can find budget official OEM keys at an affordable price, and with the coupon code that you can see on screen and down below on the video description, it will get even cheaper. Let's open our browser and search for Snappy Driver. It's free and open source, developed by the community. We just need to click on download and we will get two options: the full version with 40 gigabytes that doesn't need internet, and this might be a bit overkill for a normal computer without any issues, or the normal version with just 5 megabytes, which is the one that we will be seeing in this video. So just choose the normal version, download it, no need to install anything. We just need to extract the folder and choose whether we want to run the 32-bit version or 64-bit. Open the program and it will ask if we want to download the driver pack, network driver or indexes. In this particular case, I just chose the indexes. Now I'm assuming that you are working with a computer that has Ethernet, has Wi-Fi, has the drivers installed, although some of them might be outdated. But if you are using this program to get drivers to another computer that has lost Wi-Fi, Ethernet drivers and so on and so forth, and the only way that you have to communicate with it is through a USB drive, then we have several options. One is to download the 40 gigabyte version, which will include everything, all the drivers, or almost all the drivers, the most common ones and so on and so forth, and we will pick up that pen, bring to the computer that needs the drivers, and we will use the software there. The other option is to download the 5 megabyte version and then just download either the Ethernet drivers or Wi-Fi drivers or the pack for the drivers. It's lighter than the 40 gigabytes. In this particular case, I'm using a PC that has all the drivers installed, but some of them are outdated. So once we open the software, it will automatically scan our computer to detect the hardware that it has, and it will show which drivers are missing, if any, of course, or outdated. On this particular computer, I only have outdated drivers. We can select all of them at once or just the ones that we want. And we can also choose to create a restore point and also to restart the computer. Now, if you are going to update your drivers, I would suggest to tick on the create restore point, because if anything goes wrong, then we will have a point to get back to in a matter of minutes, so no issues whatsoever. And if everything goes right, which usually does when we install drivers, then there's another restore point, which is not that much. In this example, I did choose to update my graphics card. It did download and install automatically, and then I selected another one just to show as an example, because I could install all of them at once, but I was installing individually to the latest version. Now it gives a lot of info like the source of the driver, the date of our current driver, and which version is most optimized, plus the download speeds. Besides that, it also has a option which is the themes. So besides the one that you have been watching on screen, we can also select a few others, and I would say that one of the weakest points of this program is the graphic interface is not on par with the program that it is in terms of functionality, in terms of the easy of usage. Is just awesome. It's a beast. I'm really thankful that it exists, and I'm sure that the developers are doing the best that they can to maintain everything working, and graphical interface is not that important of a deal, just as long as it solves our issues. So there are no excuses to have a computer without any drivers or to have a computer with outdated drivers. That being said, hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did so, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto Jorge, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.